Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, the video starts with an apology. I have my son on the camera because Spencer's on holiday. So Spencer, if you're watching this, I hope you're having a nice time in Dubai. But some of us back here have got to still drive the show on and what a lovely car we've got for the video today. In fact, this is a BMW M440 diesel. I keep wanting to say it's a 440 diesel coupe, but all 4 Series are a coupe. This is what I like to call your cake and eat it car because it is unbelievably quick, but it also does unbelievable miles per gallon. On a long run, you'll see 50-ish miles to the gallon, a wee bit more if you're super economical with it, and a little bit less obviously if you're sending it on a little bit. But the performance is like 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, limited to 155 miles an hour, and because it has the xDrive 4-wheel drive, you can use that performance pretty much any weather. This car's got a few nice little mods on it. It's got a set of upgraded wheels, which are a lovely offset, so they not had to employ a spacer. So the wheel fills out, it's really, really nice. And it's got the Maxim Design splitter kit, so we've got front splitter, side blades, rear diffuser, and a boot spoiler on the back there as well. The exhaust tips have been replaced with an Akrapovic style finisher, which has got the little carbon shroud around it. Overall, I think the car looks really, really good, especially because it's got the BMW laser lights as well, so at night it looks really, really mean, especially in the mirror. Contrast interior, which is one of my favourites. I think all black just is a bit of a cop-out. I think a nice contrast interior really does just complement the whole package. So, over the course of the video, I'm going to take you around all the bodywork. Finley's hopefully going to follow me closely enough and nice and steady, kid? Once we've finished walking around the bodywork, you'll have a good, clear understanding of what sort of condition the car's in. We've got customers from all over the UK. This car actually came to us through wont.buyanycar.com. Get your car valued up here. It came in from Derby, so we've got customers from all over the UK. And before you come to us, it's good to see warts and all, if you like. So if there's a wee chip or marks in the paint, you're better off finding out now rather than being disappointed when you get here. At least this way, it removes all the anxiety, all the worry, and you know exactly what it is you're hopefully coming to see. So over the course of the video, we'll take you around all the little marks and whatnot, but hopefully by the end, I'll not have pointed out too many. Finally, if you could bring the camera in. Now, we bring the camera about this far in because this sort of simulates where you would be if you were walking into the garage. As you can see, it's black. We've got these big bright lights here. A couple of very, very small minor chips, just here, all fairly unavoidable, especially because of the sloping nature of the bonnet. But certainly by no means anything to worry about. The light lenses themselves are all nice and clean, and as I mentioned, we've got the laser lights which light up really, really cool, especially with the blue elements in the headlights there. Light lens on this side all nice and clean, and then moving down to the bumper, this is where you're going to get the lion's share of any sort of front end commensurate wear and tear, and you've got a couple of little chips here, and then over at the other side, just down round about here. But as I say, guys, we're really critical. I'd rather tell you about any little marks here at this stage, and pretty much every car, every video, there's always something for me to show you on the front end of the car. Moving down to the near side, let's pay particular attention to this wedge line. Is a prime candidate for picking up parking dents. Delighted to report that there is not a single mark down the full length of the near side. No marks on the bodywork at the back. Wheel on the rear offside, free from any damage, and that's the same with the wheel on the front here as well. The car was optioned with the red calipers rather than BMW Performance Blue. Red for me is the colour for a brake caliper, unless it's the bad boys over there. They are ceramic brakes, and BMW make the calipers gold. However, they did start to make them M-Performance Blue a few years back for your kind of, M-Performance Blue style. I don't know why they're not. Red's the colour. What do you guys think? Should all brake calipers be red? Look, moving on to the inside, we can see we've got our ivory interior. The leather is pretty much perfect. We'll get another look at the driver's side once we're over there just to confirm, but as you can see, it doesn't look like anyone's ever sat in it. The interior ambient lighting is fully customisable as well, and we've got Harman Kardon audio, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and heads-up display. These little serrated marks inside the handle on the door, that indicates that the car's also got keyless entry, which BMW like to call comfort access. Moving on to the back of the car, we can see a little sneaky reverse camera just hidden in the BMW logo, which is pretty trick because normally they hang out down here. And you've got a power boot lid, again quite rare on a coupe, and you've got your folding rear seats here as well. Boot carpet all free from any stains, any marks, no disasters in the way back from the supermarket. And we've got the upgraded exhaust tips and the diffuser on the back here as well. Moving on to the offside, again just looking down the length of the bodywork, nothing to report guys, bodywork is absolutely perfect. Wheel on the back is fine. Now there's a mark on this front wheel which we are going to have refurbished. The car's just come in, we've not had a chance to do it yet. All it's had so far is a little detail which was carried out by my handsome cameraman here. Yeah, so there's a graze just on the outer rim here. Now these wheels are only about 3 months old, so the tyres and everything are all very, very fresh, and they're all matching performance Falcon tyres on a 20-inch. Brake discs and everything all nice and clean in the back there as well. So let's move on to the inside. So finally, if you can just take the camera over to the bolster on the base and on the backrest, just to let the folks see that it's all nice and clean. And also the grab handle on the door card doesn't have any chips and marks on it. Car's also got folding mirrors. And it also has park assist, so the car will park itself for you if you so desire. Moving on to the inside, this is where I realise I don't have the keys. I do, yep. So current mileage 26,401. We've obviously got your BMW Live Operating Area Professional. So you've got the big virtual dashboard there, professional navigation over here, and then if we go down to car, and then into vehicle status, and then across to service requirements. We can see that your next service is February next year, or 7,000 miles. And there is a couple of entries in the car's iDrive. So your PDI 18 miles, one at 14,658. Let's click in and see what that was. That was just an engine oil and a microfilter. Oh, that was 2 months late. And then after that, it was a brake fluid service. So the car's had one oil service done in February 2024, which ties in with the fact the car needs its next service 2026 February. Heated steering wheel, just in case I hadn't mentioned that already. Lovely seating position, and overall the interior feels really, really nice to sit in. Nice and low. Finlay smirking behind the camera, trying to keep his face straight. You're doing great. Black headlining, just they're such a beautiful car to sit in. You can really feel that BMW moved the game on with this later style 3 and 4 series, hence why they're quite a bit more expensive as well. So we'll get the car started, let you hear it. Obviously being a diesel, it's not going to sound amazing, but it sounds way better than you would ever expect, being a straight 6. Very, very smooth unit, extremely responsive. And I'm pretty sure you have a little bit of fake engine noise introduced into the cabin to make it sound that little bit fruitier. Let's have a little look under the engine bay just to finish off. So there we are guys, arguably one of the most potent diesel engines of any modern production car, in our humble opinion. Endlessly reliable, absolutely incredible on fuel, but if you're a spirited driver like myself, it's still a car that you can really, really enjoy hustling along. That brings us to the end of the video. Hopefully now you've got a clearer understanding of the car's overall condition. If we can help in any way, you can reach us at the garage on 236 779 9000. There'll obviously be a link to the website in the description below, and if you want to get in touch, just click the link, drop us a wee message, and we'll come back to you. Always happy to work out part exchange valuation. I did have a quick look at the PCP figures on this, and with a couple of grand in, you're looking at about $599 a month with 6,000 miles a year. Obviously, it'll go up a little bit if you want to add some more miles on or take some deposit out. But again, we're happy to work out a quotation based on your requirements. As you're looking at a BMW on YouTube, YouTube's now going to serve you another video over here. Hopefully, it's one of ours, and you can subscribe to the channel, and you can do that by clicking the James Glen logo over here. Thanks very much, guys, and we shall see you in the next video. Still recording? I should have maybe shown him how to turn it off.
I don't know how to do it.